Hey guys, what's going on? I just got back from another meeting, business consulting, and there's a couple of questions that I want to give you guys some answers so it can help you out. For those who are entrepreneurs, and so if you're an entrepreneur trying to get to that business and take it to that next level, I think these two questions should help you out a little bit more. The two questions is one, how do I know if I have my product or service that I do, how do I know if it's a master level? Okay, that's the first question. How do I know if my product or service is at the master level? The second question is, how do I know if my business is successful? All right, first question, let's talk about it a little bit. It's going to be short and simple, straight to the point. So if you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to give me a call or email me, or however you can, or whatever you can. All right, so first question is, how do I know if my product or service is at the master level? Guys, if you have a product or service, there's really no way for the individual, you, the person, to know if it is. There's one way. Check your financials, right? Checking your financials over a period of time, it'll let you know if you're at a master's level. Give me an example. If you start off your financials with $0 and you work your way up, and let's say from $0 to $100,000, that process from 0 to 25 to 50 to 75 to 100, that process is called uptrend. That uptrend will tell you, hey, I'm at that master level. Okay? My consumers is purchasing my product, my service, and they're repurchasing it. Gives me that good indication of what I'm doing, how I'm doing it is at that level. Okay. So your financials is the very key of indication of, is your product at that master level. I'm driving, guys, so please forgive the hesitation. So now, and again, we're not talking about innovation. Of course, innovation is once you get to that peak level, let's say $100,000, and all of a sudden it drops down to 95 and then 90. One has to readjust and think, all right, is my product and my service at the master level? Well, if it drops down from 100 to 95 to 90, then one can argue, no, it's now, it maybe was, but now it's not. So how do we know? Or what should we do? Well, there's a couple of things I want you guys to consider. Marketing strategy, for example. Talk to your consumer. Find out what is it that they like, what is it that they don't like. And then the second thing is talk to your competitors. Go to your competitors and figure out what is it that they're doing and liking or not liking. Or what are they doing that you can do better than everybody else. So that's a couple of things that you can start on if your financials are starting to dip, because your product is got to a high level, and the consumers is just, hey, maybe it's not as good as I thought it was because they tried it out. Your service is not as good as it could be, and then you need to get it to that level. So that's the first question, guys. How do I know if my product, my service? Second, how do I know if my business is successful? Well, the truth in the matter is there's only one way to know that, guys. Look at your bank statement. Now, I know it's easy to believe or see, but here's the reason why. Okay, if I have $100,000 net, or $100,000, sorry, not net, gross. If I have $100,000 gross and then I have my expenses, what's my net? My net is the true after expenses and taxes. Okay. When I log in on my bank, it's going to tell me a number that's going to be different from the net. Now, why? Because a lot of new entrepreneurs use their entrepreneurship as a job. They take that extra money and then they use it up, buy new clothes, buy cars, buy this, buy that, and next thing you know, the bank statement says something different from what the net line says. Now, how is that dangerous to the business? Well, I'll give you an example of success within the business. So you look at the gross line, $100,000. I make $100,000. At the end of the month, I log on to my bank and all I have is $75. Is that a successful business? Hell no, it's not a successful business. So I don't know what you're thinking that's a successful business. Now, why? Because if something happens to the business, if the business tank, if the business does something, it needs new improvement, you need to do something, expand, grow, something, that little money can't help you do absolutely nothing. So your business is not a strong business, not a successful business. It's a maintaining business, but it's not a successful business. All right, same scenario, $100,000. Bam. All right, you got that. You're rolling with that. Then all of a sudden you log onto your bank account and you see you got $25,000 in the savings. Okay, successful business? No. Yes. No. No. Not really. Why? Because you still don't have enough to cover. See, this is where a lot of people have a downfall in the business. Business innovation kicks in. Innovation says, well, your business, the product or service you had is not as good as you thought it was, and then now it's starting to dip. Well, now you need to maintain itself. You got overhead, you got payroll, you got all these things, back taxes and all these things, growth and so on and so forth. That little money is going to go away real quick. Now, once that money goes away, you might not have enough for growth, for expansion, for payroll, for back taxes, for whatever the cost may be. So $25,000 with $100,000 a month, that's not enough, guys. All right, you got to get into that mindset of just because you're making profit doesn't make it a successful business. Profit does not make it a successful business. Profit is supposed to. You're supposed to have profit. What makes it a successful business is growth. You can take the money from the savings, not tax the consumer by raising your price, and then grow the company, grow the product, grow your service, grow, and so on and so forth. Now, same scenario, $100,000, log on to the bank, and I got $125,000. Is that a successful business? Well, one can argue, yes, it's successful. Why? Because it has enough money to maintain itself just in case all hell breaks loose. Not just maintain itself, but it also has the ability to grow without taxing the business itself. So guys, two questions, two very important questions if you're thinking that you need to take it to the next level in your business. I highly suggest you guys really take the data and really focus on that data. The data, the money doesn't lie. You lie, the data doesn't lie. And that's what you really have to be considered as leaders in the business. All right, so that's me. Just a couple of things I just want to throw out at you guys. Sorry to take your time. If I did waste it, I apologize. Can't get it back, but hopefully I gave you something that I didn't waste your time. And if you want to, you can give me a call. Like I said, give me a call, give me an email, give me a text. I'm rolling up on this. My next appointment, so that's that. All right, so give me a call, do something, get in contact, and let me know if you liked it or didn't like it, and then let's go from there. All right, talk to you guys soon. All right, bye-bye.